When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear, like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Seas, oh you meant the world to me.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
All right, so welcome back guys. I know थोड़ी सी एक हिचकी आ गई थी बीच में स्ट्रीम में, but nevertheless we are back in the game and I'm so sorry for the trouble that if it had any on you. I know I'm a little bit late and I apologize for the same, but yeah, we are back in the game and talking about the players. All of the players, the general players are playing this particular game right now. The players that played in the previous day are playing again today, and let's see how does this particular thing goes. Talking about the players of Team DU in this area of Pochinki, we have Kryzen, Uni, and this time a different player coming in, Zoro playing Oki Zoro, and hence Public. So this is going to be the lineup that is playing from the players of Team DU, and I'd love to see them perform in today's matches. So let's see Team DU, how do they continue this particular game in this region of Pochinki. On the other hand, just inside the city of Rozhok, we have the players of Team NFT, and they usually fought it out against their opponents, Team BFD, and looks like BFD has again been eliminated out of this game. So Team BFD, they'll have to change their drop position in the next Erangel game they play in this tournament against the players of Team BFD. Since NFT looks like to crack the code and again eliminate their opponent just like that. So for now, moving in towards the region of Hospital, we do have the players of Team E365 who are in this particular region, who are in this particular area, looking to gather some loot for themselves. Let's see, after looting for themselves, where will they rotate, where will they try to be in some position to get some more kills for themselves. Alright, so just near the region of Ferry Pier, we do also have the players of Team TAKAE, Kirwell, Hades, Crush, Kian, all of these players, they are just rotating near the region of Ferry Pier. They are trying to loot for themselves at the same point of time as well. Let's see how does the loot come into play. Alright, so there we go. So let's see how do the players of Team TAKAE they continue in this particular game right now. Alright, so Kian, he has that Scarlet and a 6-6 combination with a mini 14 in his bag. So the weapons are perfect for the job. And let's see how do these weapons, they come in handy. They come in very useful for the players of Team TAKAE. But for now, all of these teams, they are so very well distributed in the chat. So let's read the chat till then. Adavato Wazat Topi. Match starting time already has started. India Thunder Cup, the updates will be given to you very soon. Indo Pride says Mavis with Janto, hashtag GD win. Alright, let's see. Even hai kya no MD Mosain Mohiuddin Ahmad. No bro, there is no even. Song, I know it was pretty interesting, but I don't know the exact name for that goat bumblebee. And Lorraine, hence Punya AKU. I'm not sure what does that mean, but I think so that is something positive only. And yeah, Team VOIN right now on our screens, not the players of Team Hens, but the players of Team VOIN. And DU, even Hens Public, he has that vehicle with himself. He is trying to rotate, but might just bump into the players of Team E365 on the way. Let's see, I love these interaction between teams when it happens this way. When you're trying to rotate, you see another vehicle just, running parallel by to you, but you cannot do a thing because you know that there is going to be backup behind. You know that if you do, you will be completely taken out of the game. So these are going to be the things that, concerns me a lot. And let's see if these things happen or not. Hence Public right now, he is aware. I guess he has the knowledge that there is someone very near to this particular player. He is looking for the same. Now hence Public, he has that M4, he has that again UMP 45, so an interesting weapon to play with. Again, these SMGs, they do come in very handy in those close quarter combats. But for the mid and long range, I guess that M4 is going to be the choice of weapon for hence Public. So yeah, let's see how do the players of Team DU, they try to perform in this particular game. We also have the players of Team AE, Kaka, Ronaldo and Mammoth. They were not able to leave an impact in the previous day. On the previous day, this was not the team to look out for. But this time again, they are playing with just 3 players, and I hope the best possible result for them. Now let's see Team AE, how do they continue this game? Kaka, Ronaldo, Mammoth, all of these players, they are well and ready for any kinds of fight that come to their way. But will these 3 guys be able to just soak in the wrath that the 4 players will bring in? That numbers advantage, that extra numbers definitely gives you an edge over your opponent. Alright. So let's see. Red right now, Aston with that Scarl 4X is looking to scout the areas for himself. The Scarl was coming in, but no shots being taken down as of now. So slowly and steadily, Aston is just going to get away from this region as far away as possible. But on the other hand, we also do have the players of Team VOIN, Aimbot V88, Dabs 2K V88, Justin, Milsnia, Gui. So these are going to be the players from Team VOIN who are in this particular game, who are in this particular area, just looking some kills for themselves by the looks of it. Because just look at Dabs, he just wants to shoot at anybody, at least at somebody, not anybody, so at least at somebody. He wants those kills, and let's see if VOIN if they're able to do that thing for themselves or not. So VOIN V88, this is going to be a team that I definitely would love to look out for. Now they do have a player on the left hand side, E365. He is going to be very near. Now Just Blaze, he is the single person in this particular compound. Now he has given some shots, and VOIN they decide to just charge in, they decide to just barge in onto this particular compound. Now Just Blaze has to be pretty damn careful. But the nades are now coming in. The nades are now flying in onto the players of Team E365. Just Blaze, he survives that onslaught somehow. On the other hand, AE gets that kill confirmation onto the player of Team DG. Pontasar gets that kill confirmed for his team. Now slowly and steadily, the players of Team E365 are also rotating back to help their own teammate, and as soon as they get him, the vehicle comes in, and the player of Team E365 are just getting away from this position. Now DG, Onta has already been taken down. It is going to be on the remaining players of Team DG to clutch it out of this particular scenario, and again another player has been taken down. Ronaldo goes down, but now the revival is coming into play. Since the players of Team AE were able to get those 2 knocks onto the players of Team DG as well, they now have a lot of time to get those revivals back in time. Now Mammoth has already been healed up completely, ready for another fight. Kaka just boosting himself up all the way up to 100 HP. Now let's see AE, but Tamas Nate coming into the play, getting 2 of the players of AE down on the ground. Now there's just going to be Mammoth left all alone. He spots down Hobo. Damage has been dealt, but not the knock. And from the left hand side, we have the remaining players of Team DG charging right into the face of the player of Team AE, taking him down, eliminating him out of the game. And Team DG, they do lose a player, but then they get those 3 kills for themselves as well. So a very good trade, I must say. Not the best possible, but yeah, an app trade in the name of 3 kills. Definitely Team OG were on the beneficial side. Alright, so now let's see Team Red, how do they continue this particular game? Supergate's just rolling in down behind this buggy, making sure that no one spots him down. On the other hand, we also do have the player of Team E365, Audrey with that M4, Audrey with that Uzi as well. Now let's see how do these weapons, they come to life, they come to the job, they come to do the job. Now E365, they'd be happy to barge in into any compound that they want. They'd be happy to, just push in, get those kills. We have seen Team E365, we have seen their fighting potential on the previous day as well. And they were very good at it. They were very brilliant at those individual 1 versus 1 fight. They were very brilliant at those 4 versus 4 fights. So E365, rather than playing passive and at the end of the day getting third partied by multiple different teams, I'd love Team E365 to see them in action, eliminate as many teams as possible before the final few zones, because already it is just a lobby of 16 teams, 64 players. two of the teams have already been eliminated. There's 14 more to go, and if E365 is able to get either two squads eliminated in the next few minutes till the fourth zone closes, I guess that shouldn't be bad at all for the players of team E365. So let's see how do the players of E365 they continue this game. Audrey, Anthem, Zelo, Justspace, these are going to be the players who have to be kept in concern. Meanwhile, the players of NERO are also dealing some damage, getting some done upon themselves as well. Now Hexa has been taken down. Now the revival is going to come into play as well. So Hexa getting that revival, no trouble whatsoever. And McClary, Hexa, both of the players, they are going to help each other out, since the players of Team Red looks like that they do want to keep punishing these kinds of plays. Let's see if they're able to somehow push in onto their opponents and get those kills for themselves. Alright, so now Aston just in that buggy trying to rotate away as far as possible. Now we do also have the play zone shifting a little bit towards the western side of the map, so this play zone is going to be a little bit difficult for many of the teams to approach in. Now Nero's Rancid goes down while trying to rotate all out in the open, and 21's season will take that kill confirmation for his team as well. So Team 21 just stealing away the kill. Rambo trying to just confront the players of Team 21 to why did they do that, and they just run away from that particular region, particular area. So now to Team 21, they are in a safe place. They do have this particular compound all to themselves, so you'll have to fight it out against the players of Team 21 if you'd like to have it. But on the counter flip side, we also have the player of Team E365. Audrey right on our screens has that M4, is taking some shots onto the player. Alright, not him, but the players of Team number 4, the players of Team VOIN are taking some shots onto the passing by vehicles. But no damage has been dealt at all till now. Meanwhile, 21 Boom gets a knock onto Red Syntac. 21 Boom would love to confirm that kill as well. Just behind the rock is Syntac. Syntac doing his level best to stay alive, but that won't be possible since Boom is present over there. Team 21, they get another kill on the board for themselves. Now NFT Drone, he also goes down. NFT Flippy is also in a lot of trouble. They are getting taken down one by one, but Sawayful gets a pick onto the player of Team Red as well. 6 goes down completely. So the solo player from Team 6, the solo player from their opponent team has been taken down, but not before drone dying in the process. So now let's see if they're able to continue this game in a similar fashion. Even the players of Team DG are trying to push in. They have those vehicles for themselves. The Dacia is out. They are looking for a compound for themselves as well, but now they definitely barge into the players of Team Red. What's remaining of them, Aston and Super Kids, these are just going to be the two players who would love to have a peaceful time while the play zone is in their favor. They would kill for a peaceful time, and looks like the players of Team DG are going to do exactly opposite of that. They also have lost Anta, so they won't mind a little bit of quiet for themselves as well. If they're able to just survive for a very long period of time in this play zone, both of the teams are going to mutually benefit from each other. Now E365 on the other hand, they are seeing some buggies rotating around. They are seeing some players of Team Bang who are trying to get away and be inside the play zone on a very good position. They do get a position, but now they have to fight it against the players of Team DU at the same point of time, since this potato hill is being covered by the players of the same team, by the players of Team DU. Now Ozoro is trying to jump spot any of the players of Team Bang he can. Now Z10 has been spotted down. The shots are there, but the shots are pretty whiffed out. The shots are pretty whiffed out, just because of which the player makes it out to safety. I'm so sorry for the fumble. Although the damage had been dealt onto the player of Team E365, not the knock, and that is exactly what the players of Team DU needed. They have a supreme position inside the next play zone as well, and getting good number of kills from this is going to be a very important thing coming in for the players of Team DU. So Oki Ozoro, he has to be very careful. Now again, if he gets a chance, he has to hit his shots at the same point of time as well. So let's see how do the players of Team DU Oki, they continue this game and get the kills required for themselves or not. Meanwhile, even from behind, we do have the players of Team Bang who are trying to slowly and steadily close in onto their opponents. Let's see if the players of Team Bang are able to do the job what the players of Team DU were, and they also do have the play zone all to themselves. Now 21, they are looking to get themselves inside the play zone, but meanwhile Nyo gets taken down in the process by the player of Team NERO. The knock is there. Let's see if we do see a counter or the kill confirmation, and Hades from Team TAKAE will confirm that kill. Now VTM's player, he is just using that vehicle of him, but Season again not managing to hit his shots. See, come on guys, you will have to hit your shots in a match like this. Meanwhile, VTM and Team 21, they are exchanging some nades, and VTM looks like that they have got the better of each and every player of Team 21. Season goes down, Bonga goes down. Now the revival from Foxy is coming into the play, but from behind the players of Team VTM are also facing threat right now. Genforce, he has been already taken down. Rocky completely out of this game. Now VTM remaining player, the last remaining player is going to be Misery SVR. And Misery will try his level best to stay alive for a very long period of time. Now VOIN V88, confirms that kill onto Genforce as well. The kill confirmations are again and again coming to the play for the players of Team VOIN, and they know that there is still one more player in front of them who has to be taken care of. Otherwise, he might just be be a very vital part in their 3-kill streak. E365 Zilo, he manages to get a knock himself onto the player of Team SG. Pinky goes down. Now Slayer Jersey and Sukidin BJ, these have to be the players who help this teammate get that revival and then move inside the play zone at the same point of time. But E365, they do have some other plans. Zilo, he is just constantly corner peeking that angle. Now he himself has to move 40 meters inside the play zone, and the 5th play zone is never kind on your HP. But him moving inside the play zone is not the worst thing for the players of Team SG. The worst thing is that they all are outside the play zone, and looks like they do not have a vehicle to assist them in doing so. As soon as I say that, I see the vehicle mark coming in onto the players of Team SG. So nevertheless, a little bit of a misunderstanding between me and the players of Team SG. No problems at all. Nothing harm done. Alright, so meanwhile, Bang Morphe gets that double onto the players of Team E365. Even the player of Team Red and Eston gets a knock onto the player of Team SG. So Jersey goes down. Jersey has been taken down. The shots are being thrown in from each and every possible direction from the players of Team Red. There are still 2 players surviving, but still not worried for these fights. They do know that they have to take these fights, and they are willing to do so. Now 69 OR Jail gets that kill confirmation onto the player of Team DG. Bobo goes down completely. The last remaining 2 players for Team DG is going to be Kenta and Tama. And Tama had been tagged quite a bit, just because of which he cannot get that revival as well. Now Bang Z10, he has an M4 with himself. Let's see how does he want to utilize it. E365, Audrey in the backdrops. Anthem can be seen at the same position as well. 21 Season gets a knock onto the player of Team NERO. McLaren goes down. And already Rancid is out of the game. Hexa trying to move inside, trying to get to that Chak, also has been taken down in the process. Now they do have those next 5 seconds to move inside the play zone for a 50 meters. So getting both of the players revived is going to be a fantasy to tell. But let's see if this fantasy comes true and he sticks the revival onto the second player as well. But meanwhile, GD Gid, Citizen gets a knock as well. GD Gid bonus coming in with another knock. Red, they are in deep trouble. Even the players of Team SG are looking to move inside. For that, they have to move 60 meters and fight out a lot of teams in this particular area who are taking some shots onto different teams, but are going to be in their way. One being Team DU, and Pinky did not anticipate that. Now SG, they are going to fight it out against the players of Team DU, and DU, they would love to have a good fight in this particular region since they have the play zone. It is going to make a lot easier for them to get these kills for themselves. Now Kryzen is making sure that the players of this opponent Team SG are not able to move inside. Even the players of Team E365 are taking some shots, are taking some knocks on the other side of the map. But meanwhile, Bang Z10, Bang Frenzy, both of the players, not Z10 but Frenzy and Flyboy have been taken down. Frenzy gets confirmed. Now it is just going to be Flyboy and Z10. Flyboy, he is still knocked out. So the revival has to be provided if he wants to continue in this particular game. Now 21, they have got those 4 kills. And now in this fight against the players of Team NERO is going to be pretty important to see. Hexa goes down as well. So again and again, the players of Team NERO are falling back one by one. It is just going to be McClary who has the next 30 seconds to, figure out how to revive Hexas as well. But that is not going to be a matter of concern in Hexas. since Hexas has already been completely taken out of the game. So the third party shots, I'm even not sure where did Hexa die from a player named Kirwell. Now the smokes are being thrown in by the player of team NERO, but he gets taken down himself. No helmet at all. The best is very highly damaged. This is a nightmare coming true for the players of Team NERO. 1 second ago, they were in the very best possible position, in the very best possible scenario, but this is what Battle Royale does to you. You fail to adapt, you fail to survive in the same point of time. Now, Team TAKAE is taking some shots onto the player of Team GIDS. The two of the players, Senicel and Star, are still somehow surviving. Now, Star gets spotted down. Kian manages to take him down as well. Now Senicel left all alone. He will be taken care by some other team, most probably by the player of team DEWA. They've been wrecking havoc quite brilliantly. 7 kills already to their name, but as soon as I say that, Kryzen goes down. The revival has to be provided, Kirwell being the person to get that knock onto Kryzen. But now the next play zone is going to be 50 meters away, and still the players of team E365, they survive. Oh, Anthem, he has been spotted. The spray comes in. Not the knock. Anthem still surviving. Now, hence public, he has that M4 of his own, the 6x to aid him to get those kills for himself. Now, Anthem is continuously being pressured, the smoke to help him out in his survival. Now, again, the players of Team 21, they have spotted down the players of Team DU, and they know that this is going to be the imminent threat that they have to take care. But meanwhile, E365 Zelo is all running in the open. Does he even know that there are more teams than just him and the players of Team DU? Zelo finding some cover in that smoke. But now, Team 21, they know that they have to look in these two directions. From one side, you have the players of Team DU waiting to eliminate you, and from the other, you have the players of Team E365 who now know your presence. And even the players of Team TAKAE, they are still 4 men. So they can definitely fight it out against the players of Team DU. But to do that, they have to move 40 damn meters inside the play zone. This number is going to be very difficult for the players of Team TAKAE to come in. Now Hades is going in slowly and steadily. Kian manages to get a knock. Kian will confirm that kill as well. TAKAE, they are slowly and steadily heading towards the players of Team DU. Uni gets taken down. Kroyo has been taken down. But Team TAKAE, they also get taken down by Uni, Ozoro, and a joint effort coming in from the players of Team DU. Kryzen being the last, the person who gets the final nail in the coffin. But now E365, it looks like that he does want to rotate all the way around the players of Team DU. It is effectively a 2 versus 2 scenario, since one of the player of Team DU is already taken down, and Zelo wants to take advantage of that. Zelo, if he's good for one, it won't matter, because then the revivals are going to come into play. But he has to be slow as a snake. He has to be venomous as a snake, because he just has those 10 seconds to figure out how to eliminate the remaining players of Team DU, because then the play zone is going to force his hand out. He is just waiting for the perfect timing. Kryzen manages to get that knock onto Anthem, so now it is all down to Zelo. Zelo manages to get to 1. Uni might just get taken down. No, he doesn't. Uni manages to take the final fight, and Team DU, the second chicken dinner for this team on the board on stream right now. Yesterday they got 1, and today they finish off with another chicken to themselves, and this time again a very high kill. A 13 kill chicken dinner coming in for Team DU. Very brilliantly played, and a very good game finally coming to an end. Talking about the second position, we have Team E365 with 4 kills. Third, we have the players of Team TAKAE with 7 kills. And rest of the standings are right in front of you. Alright guys, so yeah, this was the very first game of the day. I hope so you did enjoy, and if you did, do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well. But that was it for now. We'll meet you after a very short break. Till then, I'll just be right back.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just say 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm disappear like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me, hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything, held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. But you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
The world has been broke down. The world is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to go. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear. I could show you how. I could show you how to fight I could show you how to defeat them now.
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks,
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Seas, oh, you meant the world to me.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill. Say sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
under my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
The world has been broke down. The world is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to bow. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear. I could show you how. I could show you how to fight I could show you how to defeat them now.
Alright, so welcome back guys. After a very long break, we are back in the game and the game is almost about to begin. All of those 64 players have loaded in. All of these 16 teams are back in action and we are going to see another game of PUBG Mobile presented to you by Esports Empire, and the name of the tournament is Thunder Cup. So here we go guys, let's see what does this game present to us. For now, the players of E365, they are going to be ready. I wasn't able to see the previous map of Miramar, but would hope that we see this map of Erangel yet again. And we ended on Erangel the previous game as well, and Team DEWA, they were able to get that chicken for themselves. Let's see if they're able to continue it this time in turn or not. So talking about the plane path, the plane path has started from the region of Georgia Pole, and the region of Georgia Pole is going to be a very important part as well. It is going all the way up to Yasnaya Polyana. So it is quite a bit of an northern plane path. Areas like Zarki, Severny, Stolberg, Kameshki, these are going to be easily inside the play zone as well. Now let's see how do these players, how do the team that try to move in inside the play zone. And will they be able to get some kills in the early on stages of the game? Will we see some drop fights? These are going to be some of the questions. Now let's see how does that particular thing go. All right, so now let's see. Now let's see how do these players they try to continue this game. Bang! They are going to have the whole control of this city of Georgopol. No trouble whatsoever. Talking about the players of team E365 or 3 in this building of hospital, just looking to make sure that he has all the control required. Again, BFD and NFT in that area of Rozok. They start their fight once again. And now let's see how does BFD continue. How does BFD play this game? Listen right on our screens. Hands for you, the cup and bots. All of these players of team BFD are right in action. Bots gets an aid onto Drone, and Drone, he has been taken down. Now Bonafide is looking to turn the tables right now. The nade goes in. The nade is good, but there is no one that can be taken off because of that grenade. Meanwhile, Flippy goes down. BFD, they are evening the score out. Last player standing for team NFT, I guess. It is going to be Ramons. Alright, Ramons and Savefal. And Savefal is nowhere near his team. So looks like that he does want to go for the position points indeed. Now Ramons, he is just holding this particular angle. He has now been mollied out. And now the push comes in. The push comes in. He gets that knock. Ramon has been taken down. It is just now down to Savefal. Left all alone. Running for his life. Running for his position point. So team NFT, they are not going to be in a very good scenario in this particular game. They have lost all of their players except for Savefal, who now will definitely take this vehicle, get as far away as possible. Alright, so one of the things that we did want to see in this game, the drop fights, it already has been shown to us. Now let's see if we do see some continuation coming into the game or not. The players of team VOIN right now, Justin, Aimbot, Dabs and Nyagui, all of these players of team VOIN are in this area of Milta. Just arrived, I must say, just arrived in this particular region. I mean, against these teams, now we also do have the player of team Red, Superkid, Zestin, Syntax, Lin. These 4 players from team Red, they are in this area of farm. Let's see if this area of farm it works out for them or not. Meanwhile, 690, talking about Rust, Vionza, Jill and Kantra, all of these players of team 6-9 are just down the shelter region. They would be looking forward to just get the loot as much as possible. Meanwhile, NFT is the Swayful, not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, the player of team NFT, he is in this region of school, and let's see if the school area, if this goes as it is expected to be. Meanwhile, even the player of team DU, Okio Zoro, he is in this area of Pochinki. DU, they usually drop in the region of Pochinki, and that is exactly what they have done yet again. They are going to be very comfortable in the area that they have. Now TAKAE, Katka region, no problem whatsoever. The region of TAKAE is going to be another place where we do see very good number of teams dropping in, because generally these odd drops, these are now being avoided by many teams, by many players, since you have to take early fights just to get back into the game. So these are going to be some of the things that definitely matters to these players. Now TAKAE right now, they are in this area of Gatka. But no one still, we cannot see anyone dropping in for that Nova Repnoy or the military base, even though the first place zone it favors the military base a little bit. But still, this is going to be a very difficult situation indeed coming in for these players. Now, let's talk about the players of team SG, who are just well spread among that just this region of Sevani shooting range and the nearby Stallworth, the north side of Stallworth, the small houses. All of these areas are being now covered by the players of team SG, Slayer, Pinky, Suki, then BJ and Jersey. These are going to be the 4 players that are playing this particular game right now. And let's see SG, how do they want to continue? They are in a very good position. They are in a very good spot as well. but I would love to see them getting some picks for themselves. Meanwhile, NFT, the last player standing in the region of schools, cannot do much. E365, just south of hospital region, they are still looting around the region of Gatka now. They are also entering Gatka, so TAKAE might just be a little bit more concerned about their scenario, since another team is now trying to come in and loot the compounds that they have. But TAKAE crashes is, hopping into the buggy with ADs. Now both of the players are just going to fall back and try to get some vehicles for themselves for those early rotations, and let's see if TAKAE is able to do all of the things or not. They just leave that motorcycle with a sidecar. You know that the vehicle is like a running death sentence. If you are ever found of an enemy, even if he does have an Uzi, he will just eliminate you completely if you're not able to control that vehicle. And controlling that vehicle, I mean, it is such a troublesome situation indeed. So yeah, let's see if this game goes on for the players of Team TAKAE in the fashion that they hope. They hopefully get the chicken dinner, or another team, I would love to say, might get that chicken is Team E365. They have been performing quite good. Still, they haven't been able to land themselves a chicken. That is what all concerns me right now. But yeah, let's see, guys. Definitely let me know in the chat section from you guys as well. Who do you think should get the chicken according to you? Who do you think is going to get the chicken dinner in this game? And let's see if you're correct. If you're correct, we will be giving away free shoutouts to you guys on stream. So yeah, definitely put your thoughts in the chat section. An example or an explanation for why do you think is the same might also, tip things in your favor. Even if you do not get the prediction correct, you might just be able to get the shout out. So yeah, let's do these fun thing, guys. Come on in the chat section, just let me know which team you are supporting, and we'll hope for the best possible thing to happen. But right now, AE just out in the outskirts of Pochinki, where the players of Team DEWA are situated. AE, they are not pushing the boundaries. They know that they have to respect those, and they know that the players of Team DU are dropping in the location of Pochinki from the previous few Wrangle games if they have watched VODs. So yeah, let's see. TAKAE right now, Kian with that M4 and then Scar, not M4, but we do see an AUG if I'm not wrong. Alright, it's not an AUG but a Vector indeed. So a Vector and a Scar L. Quite an interesting weapon choice coming in from Kian. Let's see. What about Crash? Crash has Kirwell has that Car 98 and then Scar L to help himself build in this game. Now Crash has that Mini 14 and an M4 combination, trying to save the 5.56 ammunition, and ADs with that Uzi and M4 as well. Now finally, the players of Team DU, they just push it into the compound that is situated on the northern side of Pochinki. They also do get a knock onto the player of Team AE. And now from behind, Team Bang also looks like that they are a little bit more interested, but Morphe has been spotted down by Hens Public. The shots are not good, but it does not matter as the players of Team Bang are very far away. Even if they get a knock, the push is not going to be present. Alright, so now the ammunition is being exchanged. The shots are being exchanged between the two teams, Team DU and the players of Team AE. None of them have been able to get anything out of this exchange except for a single knock that DU received in the very early stages of this particular fight. But after that it looks like a complete shutdown to me. And let's see if we do see the same game coming in from these players. Now, Kirwell gets a knock onto GIDS Sinicel. The knock has been present and the kill will also be confirmed at the same point of time as well. Now, GIDS, Daybot, he is just floating in down. TAKAE's ADs has been taken down by Daybot's nade, and he is now following up with another nade. The nade goes in. His kill will be confirmed and Crash will go down as well. Now Kirwell is going to be the point of interest for the player of the team. GIDS Daybot, he comes in hard. He tries to get that knock but won't be allowed to do so. Oh, that headshot by Kirwell is pretty important. That will definitely tip the favors in the favor of Team TAKAE. Now the revival is going to come in onto Crash. And now the players of Team GODGIDS, they have to make their mind. Do they want to push? Do they want to take this 2 versus 2 fight, or do they want to play it safe? Get that revival onto Star and try to get him in the game. If they don't get that revival, I guess this is a done and dusted fight in the favor of team against the players of Team GODGIDS, because Star is not going to be revived. You have taken a huge amount of time in figuring out what to do. So now GODGIDS, they are going to be in very deep trouble. A 2 versus 3 scenario. You better fall back. You have that kill, but I've lost those 2 players. And that is a trade I'd love to make if my life is on the line. So yeah, definitely Booms and Daybot, both of the players, they are just falling back from the scenario. They know that this is not a good option, and that they do exactly what any other player would have done, just falling back from the region, playing for the position points. Alright, so now some DP28 shots coming in through onto a passing by Dacia on by the players of Team 6-9. They are hoping that they get a knock or 2, just trying to hit those shots. That is not going to be the case, definitely. Now Vionza, he is just running back to the compound that he has in this particular area. Would like to just be in that particular compound for a long period of time. Let's see that if that is going to be the case coming in for this particular player. Okay, so Voina. Again, VOIN aimbot, not Voina, but VOIN aimbot. He is just proning in just near one of the ridges, where they are thinking if the play zone goes onto the military base, they'll have an escape plan en route. They'll try to just cross the distance between them just by swimming it out. Meanwhile, Daybot, they do have the petrol pump control. They know that there is no one on the bridge, at least from the main island side. They can still take that opportunity and try to move inside the play zone directly through the bridge. Looks like a risky option, but definitely is one of the good ones. Now, the play zone is slowly and steadily shrinking in, then that is exactly what I'm interested in. All of the teams, they are inside the play zone, so they don't have any interest in taking any more fights than they have than to see where the next play zone is gonna be. Just look at the cluster that is being formed in the deep central part of the map. All of them, they do want to confirm that if the play zone goes to military base, they are the first ones to reach that particular island. But let's see, the play zone is going to just involve each and everything, and the play zone goes towards the main island just south of Pochinki, and all of the Pochinki is going to be inside of the play zone. Now DEWA and AE, they have started their fight once again, and looks like this time DEWA is going to be in a lot more trouble than expected. Hence Public, the last man standing behind a silo very far away from his own teammates. Okay, so DU are now going to go for the position points yet again. We do have hence Public just maintaining his position in this particular area. AE, they will find 2 kills for themselves, and they are going to be well and happy for that. Okay, so again a knock. We did see another knock coming in on board. Now AE Ronaldo, he is just boosting himself up completely to that 100 boosters. Would love to heal himself up to that 100 HP at the same point of time as well. Now Ronaldo with that M4 and a mini 14 in his hand. Let's see what he's able to do in these particular areas. Now hence Public, we do see this player from team DU will try to take some shots onto the players passing by. Now BFD bots, he is all out in the open. This is a free fish that he should be able to take, and definitely the knock comes in onto the player of team RFD. Although it is going to be Syntac who got that knock from team Red, and Syntac will confirm that kill for his team as well. Hence Public, he did have a freebie, but he was not able to secure that in time. He definitely dealt a lot of damage, but not the kill confirmation at the same point of time. Now, talking about Jersey, he has that mini 14 with himself. Would love to pick apart the players of team Red in the same process. Let's see if Jersey is able to, get those kills for himself. Jersey is able to get some kills for himself in the process. He has that mini 14. He is trying to scope around the woods. He is trying to scope around the ridges of this particular hill. He won't find anything until he finds the players of Team Red poking their heads out. Meanwhile, Team VTM, Rocky Sir right now on our screen. Rocky not Sir, but Rocky SVR right on our screens, the player of Team VTM. So sorry for the noise coming in. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so back in the game. I'm so sorry for the irritating sounds if it did come to you guys. But yeah, now VTM Rocky SVR. He has the DB28. He is trying to do his job. But all up on the roofs. These monkeys are the most irritating thing that I have ever seen in PUBG Mobile. No one can predict that you are going to be in this position when someone tries to peek you from a long distance and they get a knock just because of a better positional advantage. That is something I definitely hate to see. But again, if you're on the benefiting side, you'd love to get those kills again and again and again. Now Syntac again from Team Red is just blowing things apart. He is getting knocks again and again. He got that one kill for his team that his team has all. Let's see if he's able to continue on the same path or not. He is being shot as well. But the damage is nowhere near than he has dealt onto his opponents. So yeah, the players of Team RED, they will definitely take these things out. But finally, Slayer manages to put this man down. Syntac has been taken down. The revival won't be any part of the trouble. The smokes are going to be thrown in, and Lin is going to get that revive on time. Now BFD has been taken down by the player of Team VOIN. Meanwhile, Pepin Slayer goes down as well. VDM Fajar is now still taking some shots onto the player of Team BFD. Hunts for you. Listen is taking some huge damage in the form of BP28 shots coming his way. He even flips his vehicle, which might make him a little bit of an easier target. But now the players of Team NERO, they are facing a threat against the players of Team SG. They have been able to take down either not one or two. Two players have been already taken down. McCleary is down on the ground. The nades are being thrown in to confirm that kill. But Exals from behind will jump down, will try to get that revival on time, and that is exactly what he does. He gets that revive. McCleary is going to see the light for another day. But now from behind, the players of Team Red are looking to go for the third part. Oh, okay, they're not looking right now, but as soon as they do, then they'll have few free kills for themselves. Meanwhile, the play zone has gone again a bit south towards Pochinki. So this play zone again is going to be pretty interesting to see. But right now, VTM, they are pushing right into the players of Team Red. They do want to take this close encounter. And let's see how does it goes. Syntac gets randomly shot through the smoke. And the second one as well from Rocky. Now the drop shot onto Super Kids. Not being able to get that knock for his team. But Rocky is still trying his level best. Rocky is again and again going for those pre-firing those common angles. But this time, VT and Jen for he gets that knock onto the player of Team Red. Now just the last player standing here is going to be Estin, who has been left all alone to fight for his own survival. So now let's see how do the players of Team Red, they continue this particular game. From behind, we do also have the player of Team NERO. Now Mambo is trying to just come in and peek in quite hard, but let's see if he's able to get some kills for his team or not in this particular area. We do also have the players of Team VOIN. Justin is getting that revival. Dabs also has to get it very soon in the game, which looks like is not going to be the case since both of the players are just going to bleed out. It is just going to be Justin who might have a chance on that revival, and that is exactly what he gets. Now Team TAKAE in this fight against EAGLE365 is going to be pretty interesting to see. Audrey has been tagged quite a bit, but still not the knock. Still the knock is not present. The DB28 shots in the back coming in. Godgate, they have spotted down. Daybot almost rightly headshotted, but TAKAE's key nade comes in, takes down Crush. Daybot has been taken down, so Daybot has been taken care of by some other team, I guess by the player of Team EAGLE365 themselves. Not sure about the name. Alright, it was the player of Team 6-9 all the way from behind. And kill onto Estin gets confirmed by an AWM. Alright, so the Arctic Warfare Magnum is also down on the field somewhere. Now the play zone has gone another south towards another south direction. This time Ian is going to get that revival. But for how long will the players of team E365 play this cat and mouse game? Aren't they tired? Don't they want to push? They have the numbers advantage. They have that knock onto the player of team TAKAE. Now following up with a nade, we have Audrey. I guess Audrey's nade will definitely take down Kian considering his health, but it was a little bit overcooked. A good nade might definitely have done some damage. Now the random shots are coming in through the smoke, hoping to get a knock. Here's Audrey, but he does not. On the contrary, Kirwil has been able to deal a lot of damage onto Audrey. The nades are going in, the nades are coming in handy, but Audrey not managing to get any kind of knocks, any kinds of knock onto the players of team TAKAE. Now the vector comes in. Zelo manages to take down Crush. Now Kirwil is trying to use that buggy and create a flank angle, but instead he goes down. He goes down the ridge. He is trying to survive for a very long period of time since this ridge is going to be inside the play zone. You still have a little bit of an opportunity, but Audrey spots Crush, takes him down. Audrey spots another player of team TAKAE. Kian goes down, and team E365 just like that they eliminate the whole squad right in front of them. The kills they get secured, and they are still very much in the game. Now the player of team SG, Suki then BJ. Suki then is now targeting the players of team NERO. Nero's player has been spotted down. The shots are being taken. McClary is very low. Even Hexaz is very low on HP, and Suki then manages to get one. Nexa has been taken down. Still, the job is not done for the players of team SG. They have to be responsible for any third party that happens to them. Now the random shots are coming in through the smoke, hoping to get a knock. The white markers are there for Stokane, and Stokane is going to continue to spray in those directions only. Now again and again he is able to deal a lot of damage, but still not the knock. Now coming in with that AKM, trying to deal damage, but this time he won't be fed anything. The player of team SG, Jersey, he is getting that revive as well. Now the nades are coming in. I would love to see these nades pop into the face of team NERO, but meanwhile Hexa, he has been taken down, and McClary goes down to the nade coming in from the player of team SG himself. Now Mambo is going to be left all alone. Mambo in a 1 versus 2 scenario, because only 2 of the players of team SG are so aggressive, and Mambo does not manage to get a knock, but he has quite lit Jersey in the process, but he finally goes down. But SG, they are on the receiving end as well. 2 of their players were taken down by a nade coming in from the players of team VOIN just before being taken down because of the remaining players of team SG. The player of team VOIN, he just snuck right behind, got those picks for his team, and is still very much surviving. Now 6-9, the players of team 6-9, they are trying to move inside the play zone themselves as well. E365 is going to be their next target, but Zelo survives. Now the players of team 6-9 are all out in the open, but he overpeaks. Zelo overpeaks. He gets taken down by Jill from behind. VTM goes down completely. Now the smokes are coming in from the players of team E365 and the buggy for the revival as well. The revival will be given by Just Pace. Now Vionza is going to be the last player standing for team 6-9 and the difference maker between the fight of team AE and the fight of team E365. Mammoth spots him down. Mammoth takes him down. AE versus team E365 in a 4 versus 4 encounter. Kaka goes down. Next on the line is going to be Mammoth, but Just Pace has been tagged quite a bit. He somehow survives. He somehow gets back to the cover needed. Now let's see if he's able to just help his teammates out in the battle right in front of them. Mammoth, he knows that he is being pushed in right now. The UMP 45. UMP does his job. Anthem with the second knock, but he has been finally taken down by Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets counter knocked by the player of team E365. Audrey from such a long distance manages to get that knock, and now the push comes in. Audrey, last man standing. Smith in a 1 versus 2 scenario. Smith has to clutch this situation out for the chicken, but all right, AE, they were able to get one man back on his feet. Just Pace manages to take one down, but Kaka had been revived. Kaka is back in the game. Not a lot of HP to play with, but he is still going to be in a 1 versus 1 against Just Pace. Now, last player standing. The kill gets confirmed on one of the players. Kaka is pretty low on HP. He is getting jiggle peeked out by Just Pace. And Just Pace does exactly that without exposing too much of himself. He gets the final kill confirmation. and an 11 kill chicken dinner in the process for team E365. E365, they come in quite hard, they come in quite hot, and they get that chicken for themselves as well. Talking about the second position, team AE with those 7 kills to their name. Third, we have the player of team 69 with 2 kills, and rest of the standings are right in front of you. So yeah guys, this was it for now. I hope so you did enjoy, and if you did, do not forget to hit the like button, do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well. But that was it for now. We'll meet you after a very short break. Till then, I'll just BRB.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just say 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden road, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now. Generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.